Hello everybody, it's Kat and Sid, I'm Kat.
I'm Sid.
So I'm sure you guys have all heard about the recent D&G scandal that's going on. Their Shanghai fashion show got canceled. Yeah. First of all, I want to say, wow, D&G, you guys are really stupid for alienating one of your biggest markets. Like, very stupid, you know?
对，然后这次 D&G 真的是作死作大了。事情已经发生几天了，我们想要就是来看一下，就是西方媒体是怎么样看待这个事情。所以我们选了 New York Times、CNN， 这是美国最主流的媒体。然后再连上英国的 BBC。我们想看一下他们是怎么样看的这件事情。
Right.
所以我们先从 New York Times 看一下。
So the title, In China, Dolce & Gabbana draws fire and accusations of racism on social media. The New York Times says, Dolce & Gabbana moved quickly in a country with a voluble online audience that can quickly punish companies, especially foreign ones, if they offend. Yes, that makes it potentially dangerous territory for someone like Mr. Gabbana, who is famous for picking online feuds and in the past has used his Instagram to make barbed attacks. He has clashed with Elton John after the fashion designer criticized in vitro fertilization, leading the pop star to create a hashtag boycott Dolce & Gabbana in response.
所以这个设计师本身就有黑历史，就本身就是一个非常挑衅的一个人。
Right.
对。
Yeah. So I really like that they mentioned all of his past, feuds that he did. Because I really feel like it speaks to this whole situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It says he took on the pop star Miley Cyrus when she commented on on Instagram that she disagreed with his politics and those of his partner Domenico Dolce. I guess he said, "We are Italian and we don't care about politics and mostly neither about the American one." And then he goes on to say like, blah, 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 we make dresses if you think about doing politics with a post is simply ignorant. We don't need your posts or comments, so next time please ignore us. And then he put hashtag boycott Dolce & Gabbana in his own post.
Really?
Like, so I just find that very, first of all, I feel like using social media to discuss issues like this, social issues, is important, you know what I mean? So I feel like Miley Cyrus saying that kind of stuff, yeah, she didn't do anything wrong to say, I disagree with your politics. That's not even like a bad thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, it goes on to say, Mr. Gabbana has called the singer Selena Gomez ugly and hit back at critics of a sneaker with the phrase, I'm thin and gorgeous written on the side, posting, darling, you prefer to be fat and full of cholesterol? I think you have a problem. And then it says, most of the posts with offending comments have since been taken down.
哇，所以这个设计师就是一个 asshole。
Yes.
一开始还在解释说，那个对话是被我被 hack， 然后是不受法。
Right.
你看他的历史，这完全就是一个人会做的事情。
Right. And then it says, Dolce & Gabbana has been the subject of boycotts so often that the company makes t-shirts inviting people to hashtag boycott Dolce & Gabbana with a red heart. It is listed for $295 on the company's website.
所以你把这个结合在一起看，是他们是真的没有太要脸的感觉。
I just find that really gross that they're trying to profit off of this whole situation. It's like, you know what? When you do that, it means that you don't take this constructive criticism seriously. You're not being respectful of what they have to say at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just find that so that's disgusting to me that they're trying to profit off of this whole thing. And then goes on to say, when some people on Instagram criticized Dolce & Gabbana and Mr. Gabbana for the ad, the response was beyond what they expected. So basically, he said, one private message from Mr. Gabbana's account, which the recipient posted publicly, contained statements using a crude emoji, the poop emoji. The message added, China, ignorant, dirty, smelling mafia. And in another message, Mr. Gabbana appeared to imply that Chinese people ate dog meat. Right. Okay. Yeah.
That's just very racist.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like this guy is so dumb.
Yeah.
How can you be this stupid? You know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just gross. Like, first of all, you need to keep in mind where is your money coming from, dude? Like, who is buying your shit? To be honest, I don't think a lot of Americans are buying your shit. I don't know about Europe, but we're not really buying that much D&G over there in the US. I feel like
the biggest market.
China is the biggest market for luxury products. Everybody knows this nowadays. You know what I mean?
And it will be for a long, long time.
Yes.
Why are you doing this?
I just feel like this guy is so dumb. I just cannot believe that anyone would be that
对
You know, it's completely unbelievable that it would be hacked. Like, everybody can tell it's not hacked. And what's also funny is it says the controversy could be especially damaging for the fashion brand because it has made using Instagram stars in its runway shows a tentpole of its strategy to court millennials. Influencers are not like models who will just stand there and not necessarily have an opinion. Even models nowadays are using their Instagram to like speak their mind about this kind of stuff. I feel like they're so dumb. If you're gonna use Instagrammers and influencers and even models who are now becoming types of like, they're kind of like influencers too now. I cannot believe that you would be so tone deaf and just be so overtly racist. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me? Like, ugh.
所以简单来说 D&G 和这个设计师的历史是那种非常挑衅、非常粗鲁，一直在做这些很过分的事情，然后这一次，然后踩到红点中的红点，然后爆发。我觉得你今天碰到这么一件事情，不是你运气不好，是真的是你就有这么样的历史，你一定会发生这样的事情，就是时间的问题。
And this even reminds me, I'm pretty sure I heard something that was like, wondering if they were doing this on purpose, you know, because people say all publicity is good publicity. So it may be they knew that this would get more attention.
所以你说一开始那个影片可能他是故意这样子挑衅
Maybe. And that also I feel like is gross.
Disgusting.
That's really gross. Like, are you serious?
下一个我们看一下 CNN 吧。
Okay. Dolce & Gabbana cancels China show amid racist ad controversy. Okay. They have a quote in here from there's a Chinese-French model named Estelle Chen, and she withdrew from the show because she doubted the sincerity of the explanation and called the actions disrespectful and racist. And she said, "You don't love China, you love money," she wrote. "China is rich, yes, but China is rich in its values, its culture, and its people, and they won't spend a penny on a brand that does not respect that." Yep.
BBC 呢 ？BBC 怎么
Okay.
讲
D&G cancels Shanghai fashion show amid racism accusations. It says D&G also caused controversy in 2016 when it called an item of footwear in its spring/summer collection a slave sandal. That's really.
What?
Let's see the picture of that. Like a slave sandal? Really?
哇，
Like what
所
are
以
you trying to
D&G 就
say?
整个一堆黑历史
Yeah.
，D&G 这整个没办法洗了。然后你还跟我说我账号被盗了。到你个头啊！所以这主流的3个媒体其实都差不多，都是列了 D&G 和这个设计师的一些黑历史，然后就简单来说，这就是 D&G 会做的事情。D&G 做的事情是非常错的。
Yeah.
主流媒体也是这样子的一个想法。
Right.
其实我们一开始这个事情发生的时候，我们看到的是他那个影片嘛，然后我看到那个影片的时候，直接的一个反应就是哇。恶心，就有点那种 sexist， 有一种 patronizing， 就是会觉得哇，就是好像意大利比中国好，我要教你中国怎么样，就是想要搞笑，但是一点都不搞笑。
Right.
但是我要诚实的说，我看到那个影片，我不知道它有没有上升到 racist， 但是我不得不说，那个影片就是非常糟，就是一定是不尊重中国，然后贬低女性，然后就是觉得自己的地位很高，那种看不起人那种。但是我还是觉得我不确定他是不是种族歧视，这是我看到那个影片的想法。因为种族歧视是一个非常强的一个形容词，有时候很难去定义。但是他后面那个发言就是没得洗的，就种族歧视非常严重的种族歧视。
Right.
其实我的想法跟这些文章其实有点差不多，就是说让这整件事情变得所有人关注，是因为他的发言。
I just really hope other fashion brands will learn from this kind of thing. Like, you cannot just get away with this kind of behavior because it's really unacceptable and it's not in. It doesn't match with the way the rest of the world is going.
对，之所以那个 D&G 可以就是黑历史这么多，好几年就一直这样子，然后好像没有得到什么惩罚，就感觉这个就是那个时装这一块，这个产业没有特别重视，你知道，种族歧视这些议题，所以很多时候他们会感觉会自己会没事一样的，就是所以 D&G 才搞了这么多事情，你知道，像你说的，对，整个产业都应该更重视这个。
Yeah, I just find it really gross that there are still a lot of people in Western countries who just find it like maybe in terms of other types of racism, they don't want to touch that. They don't want to like risk it, but they feel comfortable, saying racist or just rude things about Chinese people. I feel like that's really unfair. I just feel like we need to all stick up for each other and really need to, if one group is being discriminated against, it's like there's one group of people that's being targeted. We all need to stick up for that. We all need to talk about that, not just like stick to, within our group, I feel like we all need to fight against this kind of thing together and talk about it. That's my opinion.
我觉得我们还有一个任务嘛，那就是去满足 D&G 嘛。
Boycott D&G.